It was really disappointing to me because...
Why?
Well, I'm going to tell you why, so stop.
Good, hurry up.
Stop.
I want to hear it, man.
Jake.
Yeah.
Jake.
Yeah.
Jake.
Stop wasting our time and tell us the answer. Don't have any unnecessary build-up. Name the movie and explain why it disappointed you so much. Why?
I'll tell you why. Anyway, okay. Want to start? What do you want to start?
Yeah!
Jesus,
Don't
dude.
knock off the microphone.
This is
Fuck, man.
a new this is new shit. Homeboy.
It's the same series, though.
Wow.
Alright.
You're literally the worst. Keep going, though.
Great. I am doing great.
We're mixing it up. We're changing everything. Everything's the same.
She. Alright. So, what up? My name, Addison Miller, movie review killer. This is
Nick the Slick Johnson. This your boy.
Is your boy. And we got who are you? Who are you? You. Who are you? What's your name?
Say your name. Say your full name. If you don't say it, I'm gonna say it, man.
Didn't say it.
Tony De La Rosa, the dude who'll roast ya.
Okay, regrets were made.
Nah, we're good.
Sitting next to Jake Snyder, the Maniac Collider,
That one.
and the Hosh Poshcast Studios. And
Oh god, don't fucking say that. Don't say that. Cut it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So,
yeah, what are we here to talk about, fellas?
Yeah.
our first question is from
Nice.
Gigard Balak.
Let me see that.
Shout you out real quick. Homeboy.
I'll have the comment like up on the screen.
Good.
Wow, what an interesting name, man.
All right,
Thank you for the question, first and foremost. And secondly,
Well, what's the question?
thank you. Oh, yeah.
So, let me just read the whole comment. It was,
Read that.
thanks, Nick. I'm not alone regarding Man of Steel, BVS, and Snyder in general.
Yeah.
Since I'm the undisputed king of your comment section, that is true.
That's true, man. You're like the best, dude.
Thanks for commenting on our video.
Thanks. I love you.
I get to choose the next topic.
Yes, you do.
3 favorite actors, which we actually already filmed.
We weren't there for that.
No, you were there.
Well, I mean,
Well,
we didn't
you and-
participate.
Yeah, so, fuck it.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And
Yeah.
Then this video,
Mr. Orlando Bloom.
the question we're going for.
Oh,
is,
that's right.
1 or 2 movies that you were really waiting for and disappointed you. Thank you. All right.
So, from last year or this year? Or?
It didn't say last year, so I guess just in general.
Oh, fuck me.
I had to sit next to him, huh?
We needed the OGs on one side and the fresh
Yeah, the
young blood on
newcomers.
the other side. Wow, right into my soul and heart.
What was the question again?
1 or 2 movies that disappointed you.
Oh, fuck. I must say,
If you don't have any,
I'm gonna say. Oh,
Yeah, it's okay not to
well,
talk
hey,
sometimes,
we don't.
man.
it's true.
A movie that really, really disappointed me.
The Iron Giant,
go
just
first.
say it.
You can go first.
God.
That was a great movie.
That's a great movie.
Yeah.
Why did it disappoint you?
I did. Shut the fuck up! You're putting words in my mouth. Jake.
Sorry, mate.
What? What's your favorite? Answer the question, because I can't.
Yeah, what's your favorite disappointing movie?
What's your favorite?
I'm gonna be real with you guys, man. I was really looking forward to this movie, and it just disappointed me so much when I saw it. I tried to like it for like a while.
What's the movie?
The more I thought about it, I was like, man, I am actually disappointed.
This is unnecessary build-up. Just say it.
The 2017 film Justice League.
Thank you.
Man,
Yeah.
I drink myself to sleep every night.
Yeah, that movie
just
sucked.
because of that movie. I'm kidding, Mom and Dad. Not every night.
But
I'm
no,
sorry.
that movie sucked. Yeah, that disappointed me too.
So, what disappointed you guys?
Okay, Addison didn't see it.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain.
You didn't see anything from last year. Yeah, you said that.
I swear, he does this like 98% of the movie. A movie was trash. Oh, did you see it? He's like,
Nah, I didn't see
See?
it.
I saw the Rotten Tomato score.
I thought we all watched it together, but maybe I was mistaken.
Addison left for a
You
little
had to
bit.
do something.
Yeah.
And then we
I think
met
it was
up afterwards. Do
yeah,
you remember that?
yeah, like a family thing.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, because it came out like
I
in
think
November.
I think it was Thanksgiving.
Then yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway. Good video.
Yeah. What
So yeah, what disappointed you?
disappointed you?
For starters, the mustache thing. I feel like had the movie been better, I wouldn't have like cared that much. But it was like the mustache thing. They reshot like a third of the movie, and it seemed like, because here's the thing, I like Zack Snyder just as a director, and some of the shots you could tell this is what Snyder did, and then I heard Whedon was coming onto the project, and I was like, okay, well that makes sense because he's good at team movies, Avengers, and arguably Avengers 2.
Arguably.
Yeah, arguably. And so I was like, okay, he's gonna do a good job. And then it to me, he didn't do as good as I wanted him to. Like, because it's like the characters completely changed. Batman, for example, like he was joking and stuff like that, and like when Superman came back,
I didn't get it.
spoilers, when Superman came back, like he was like smiling and stuff, and I'm like, that just doesn't seem like Batman.
Yeah,
And
it
then
just doesn't suit his character.
yeah, and he made a joke where nobody heard it, and it's like when after Superman just like ragdolled his ass, he was like, "Oh God, son is bleeding." I'm like, who are you saying that to? Because I feel like Batman would have just gotten up or like or something like that, and it was like he's like Superman's like, "I know you didn't bring me back because you liked me." He's like, "I don't not like you." I'm like, this doesn't seem like Batman. And then I wasn't really feeling the whole Flash character.
Yeah, no, I
Like,
don't like him.
Honestly, I could talk about this movie for hours, so I'm just
But
gonna
don't.
stop. I'm just gonna stop
but
right
do it.
here.
So long story short, you didn't like the movie.
Yeah, I like some stuff.
Great. So anyway, next question.
No, next person.
Oh,
Dumbass!
Smack.
Jeez Louise.
Did you have one? Or
Should we just skip you?
I'm
Or, like,
literally
come back to you.
Honestly, that whole time I wasn't thinking about anything. and
Okay,
so-
we'll just go to Jake and then Tony and then you.
does it
last.
have to be from 2017?
No,
you didn't
just
specify
in general.
2017.
Oh, okay.
But I'm thinking 2017 because that's the freshest in my mind, you
Yeah.
know? So. Anyway.
Bless
Bless
you.
you.
Oh, God, I saw it get on your lip.
Oh,
Okay. Anyway.
Embarrassing as fuck, man.
Okay.
So my most disappointing of 2017 was King Arthur. What was it called? The Sword.
Sword of Destiny.
You know what?
I didn't see it. It looked interesting to me.
I saw
It was that
I didn't see
Guy Ritchie King Arthur movie.
Any movie.
King...
It was a weird adaptation of the story.
Oh,
I didn't
King,
hear what you said.
King Arthur: Legend of the Sword.
Ah, so close, man.
It was really disappointing to me because
Why?
Well, I'm gonna tell you why. So stop.
Good, hurry up. I want to
Stop.
hear it, man.
Jake.
Yeah.
Jake.
Yeah.
Jake.
Stop wasting our time and tell us the answer. Don't have any unnecessary build-up. Name the movie and
Good.
explain why it disappointed you so much. Why?
I'll tell you why.
Okay. Good, hurry up.
So it had a good story. It was aiming for
Was that what was disappointing?
something. No, what was disappointing was the scope of the story was so much bigger than it could have achieved in one movie. It was trying to go for like this.
It was like this big.
Yeah, it was trying to go for like this epic Lord of the Rings scale,
But they
like
had to
story.
rush through a lot of stuff.
But
so-
they had to try and fit it in one movie, and they just couldn't.
so they did a lot of jump cuts and
They were
skips, time
jumping, they
skips.
were time skipping, they were killing off characters, and it had emotional impact on the main character, but it didn't have emotional impact on the audience
yeah.
because we didn't see this character develop on screen at all.
I don't like that, man.
It sucked because, like, I like Guy Ritchie's directing. It's really fun and kinetic, you know, especially in the Sherlock Holmes movies.
Maybe even
Holmes movies.
frenetic.
What is that? Please explain it. Dictionary.
Frenetic is basically just like really intense type shit.
Now I know. But yeah, like it was just lacking, and it also had a really cool villain, but it just kind of squandered him in this movie. It was just overall lacking in almost every category.
Who was the villain? Like Merlin?
No.
It was Ganondorf.
It was Jude Law. It was just Jude Law.
Wasn't Merlin? Was the girl Merlin, or was she the apprentice of Merlin? That was something I couldn't recall.
I only saw it once, but I think it was The Apprentice.
Okay, because Merlin was never really in the movie that much.
Man, it would have been tight if it was Dumbledore or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been tight. Thanks for... Hey, what was yours?
That'd have been
It's
like
disappointing.
that'd have been
I wanted
like
to go more on
vacuum
that one,
seal
but okay.
tight.
Did you want to go more on that one?
I got one.
Hey man, shut
No,
the
he
fuck
wanted,
up.
he wanted to continue.
But it's alright. We're on a time frame, so.
We're really not.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
I was just gonna say what I liked about it was it had a sort of a 300 aspect to it with a lot of the movements and animations, or
Yeah,
like
it was really...
or like a telltale like action sequence was what I thought of, like the button mashers, like when it slows motions and then the action, like
Button
or like
I know what you're talking about.
like when the Batman Telltale game, like when they were doing actions for like combat,
Uh-huh.
that's what it's kind of reminded me of. So, but I could be wrong. And
Oh,
that-
you mean like when he takes the sword and starts fighting with it?
yeah, because they did like different
Yeah,
action sequences that
yeah.
were like really cool.
It was cool, but I think it only happened three times.
Three times.
Yeah.
And then
Kind of like a 2-hour movie.
they had a in there that.
Oh, I
with
don't think you can say that. I think that's a Chinese man.
Okay, my bad, my mistake. A Chinese man.
Racist fuck.
Anyways, but
We've all been there.
Got him.
Not me.
We'll edit a little siren thing that goes on. It's like,
Will we? Will we edit that?
Racist. We will.
We should have something that just like right when he's about to say it, it's like a loud noise, but like while he's saying it, and then it just, the discussion just continues afterwards.
All right.
but it seemed wrong for the time frame because you wouldn't normally see someone
Oh,
from
I
then
see
there,
what you
and
mean.
there was also the accent. It was done in normal American accent, while it wasn't
Yeah.
done in English.
Oh, really?
So
I know.
that can be
Have you ever seen the movie War Horse?
Wars. No.
No.
Okay, yeah,
no,
that-
no,
The one about
no.
the dog?
No. About the horse in World War One.
Sounds dumb.
It was.
Oh.
It was really dumb.
How do you know it was a
All
horse
the
though?
because what?
How do you know it was a horse?
Did you do the DNA test?
Did you watch the movie?
I did watch the movie. It was bad. And none
I
of the
don't
German
believe 'em.
soldiers in World War One apparently spoke German. They all spoke English with British accents.
Ooh.
Oh. Oof. Oof. Okay, I got one.
Oof.
I got a movie that was severely disappointing. The Searchers from like 1956.
Searchers?
Yep.
The hell?
It's this old John Wayne movie,
Okay.
and it's like horribly racist. And
And you were disappointed by
yeah.
the racist?
No, I
What-
was
What
disappointed.
disappointed you?
Okay, so basically, this
Yeah,
movie,
explain.
this movie is like regarded as like one of the best movies of all time.
The Searcher?
Yeah,
I've
and
never heard of it.
it's a western.
I heard of it.
Have you?
It's a
Have you
western.
seen it?
I haven't seen it, but when I heard The Searchers, I was like, sounds like a sci-fi movie. And my first was like, it was actually a John Wayne Western. I was like, oh, fuck me, right? And, you know.
You went on with your life.
Wait, what?
No one said right.
Yeah.
Bet.
So, yeah, no, it like, and all these really famous directors like talk about it and how it influenced them.
Stop peeling
Like-
your skin off.
It was peeling itself
Hey!
off. Hey, shut the fuck up.
Listen to me,
Why?
Martin
Martin Scorsese?
Martin Scorsese says it influenced him. Steven Spielberg, like others.
Tarantino?
No, actually,
Oh.
Tarantino hates this movie because of
Christopher
its,
Nolan?
because of its representation of the Native Americans during the time. Nice one.
Oh, did you see that?
Oh, it flew away.
It flew away.
Wow.
It flew like right into Tony. Anyway,
Wow, y'all.
So
says the guy who also hasn't killed anything.
I never
here-
tried to. I'm vegan. I can't kill.
that is not true. So here's the thing about The Searchers.
I've seen you eat an entire
The
steak.
movie takes place.
Memorial Day
That's
last
what
year.
I thought.
The movie
Please
takes
continue.
place in Texas, yet it was filmed in Monument Valley in Nevada.
And that disappointed you? Wow.
No, here's the thing.
I'm gonna be real with you, man. I'm sorry. I know we keep cutting you off, but some of the stuff about movies that disappoints you sometimes. I'm like, is it really that bad?
Well, I don't think he's
Okay, no. Okay, here are the bad things
Okay.
about it.
Okay.
Because if that was
the movie apparently takes place over like 10, 5, or I don't know, like 6 years, long time.
Okay.
But there is there's hardly any indication of that happening, and like they just throw you in, you don't know what's going on, and then like all of a sudden like the person gets letters like, oh, it's been 3 years, and it's like, what? I didn't know that. And they've been like searching for this girl for years.
Well, that's what the letter's for.
I get that, but like, I don't know, have dates and like show that, I don't know. It's weird, and like no one was like changing in terms of like appearance. Like their hair wasn't growing long or anything. It all stayed exactly the same. And then
other movie came out recently.
yeah,
A Quiet Place.
the acting was trash. The acting was just horrid.
Okay.
It was really bad.
Even by John Wayne Gacy?
Standards, yes.
Wow.
It was really bad. And then the biggest thing that they talk about is the scope of everything. It's like, oh, the shots are beautiful.
Was it like this much scope?
Yep. No, it was okay. I hated the cinematography because this is for me and my opinion only, and you know I get that other people, and it's like a super small thing, but yeah, no, it's a total like cheat. It's a total shortcut in terms of good cinematography. He literally just filmed Monument Valley, and that was it. And it's like, yeah, I get that Monument Valley is a beautiful place, but that's literally all you're doing. You're just showing that, and you're not being creative with its composition. You're not doing anything impressive to me. The shots are great. The shots look amazing, but it's not anything special, and it's not something that I'm gonna remember.
When did you say? 56?
Something like that. So
Were other movies in that time doing cool stuff with cinematography? Because I don't watch movies that old usually. I stay away.
I don't know. Maybe.
Wow.
Maybe.
It was probably impressive for the time frame.
Yeah, I guess so. But like the thing is that
You get really heated about
something like No Country for Old Men. The landscape is like totally barren and flat, but yet the shots are still really nicely done and really beautiful, and it's setting a tone for the movie.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that it's such a barren, dull landscape.
But is it fair to compare
Something that's older to something that's much newer.
because the technology
It's in the
is so
same,
different?
but it's in the same scope. It's in the same genre. It's a western. No Country for Old Men is
Well,
technically
no.
a western.
No, I'm not.
I wouldn't even say technically. I would just say not.
I'm not saying it's unfair because the genres are different or the same. I'm saying it's because the technology is so much
Has
different.
advanced
and
and
there's
there's
so
new
much-
techniques.
Maybe there's such a big time gap, meaning we've had like all these years to see what like
Advanced and experiment.
all these experimentation. So
yeah.
yeah, but I mean, I don't know.
So-
I really just and that's the same when it comes to landscape photography in general. I see like, I mean, someone takes a great picture of a mountain. For me, it's like, yeah, I know that place is beautiful, but like, I can just go to that place, and that's it. And you're not
It's like
really,
the Grand Canyon.
you're not really
Yeah.
making me.
Yeah.
You're not making me think of anything. You're not making me think about it. You know, I don't have to like why. I'm not thinking about why this shot is beautiful. I'm just. It's like, oh yeah, it's a mountain, and that's it. And
Mountain.
and there's not really any thought that went into it other than just I want to get this in there and that in there. And then there's photographers like Gregory Crutzen who think about what they want to put in the picture.
George Cruton.
Crouton.
Anyway, I didn't
So
think it was that impressive, but that's
so
just
it
me.
disappointed you because of all the praise you've heard for it?
All the praise that I heard for it, and then I watched it and I was like, this movie suck ass.
If you'd probably seen it at the time frame that it came out, you'd be like, this is
Possibly.
awesome.
Maybe.
Man, you probably be like,
But
You know?
the shot composition in terms of like their obvious soundstage shots when they were like, you know, inside a place or something, compared to everything else that was going on at the time, even before that, it's all the same. Interior shots all look the same, you know. And they didn't do anything special with that. When they could have, but they didn't. And also the representation of Native Americans in the movie was horrible, and it was incredibly racist.
Usually back in that time frame, it's inaccurate.
Definitely. They made them seem like they were using the Native Americans as comic relief, and that was just like
Those silly natives.
And then and like they made them be like, oh,
It's not
these
me
are
talking.
these are dumb
You
people.
literally just
and
said that.
They made it seem like, oh, these people are dumb and stupid, not compared to the white man. And it was like, okay,
Ooh, making me
Alright.
embarrassed over here.
and then
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
And
y'all
then-
needed to chill with that shit.
and then the lead, the commander, who the
John Wayne.
no,
Casey?
no, the
Bruce
native,
Wayne?
the people, the Native Americans. When the guy has the
The
big
chief? Yeah.
the chief was played by a German actor, and
Ooh.
they painted his skin darker.
Oh,
I
no.
did see that in a movie one time.
Yeah,
Where the
Peter
character was.
Pan.
No, it was like it was a live action movie. I think it was like a 1960s or like 70s movie.
there was blackface and stuff.
Well, it was a Native American character, but watching it, I was like, that is a white man.
Yeah, would you consider
Didn't they
that
do
to
that
in
in Blazing Saddles?
That was probably
I haven't seen it in a long
I
time.
know that was done as a
Yeah.
joke.
But I was like, this man is white.
Is that technically blackface though?
Yeah, I would consider it.
Yeah.
Or to be
Because they're painting their
considered.
face.
You're
Oh, is that why you're saying? Because it's not.
Yeah, I'm not
Black.
sure what its
Black.
categories are.
Yeah,
It's still
but
painting the face to be a different
that,
race,
It's
you know?
in essence that basically.
Yeah, it's still not good.
No,
It's still very disrespectful.
It's very disrespectful. And then also they're representing them as the villains. And that's kind of where the whole let's play cowboys and Indians came about. And like apparently like there's stories of like Native Americans leaving the theater, and then like these white kids were like, let's play cowboys and Indians. I'll be the cowboy, you're the Indians, and it's like you're the bad guy, and all of them are just like, I didn't know that. I didn't know we were the bad guys in the situation, but okay.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. It sucks. So I didn't like the movie.
Tony?
What movie were you disappointed with?
Alright. I have 3, but you guys tell me which one you prefer to hear. The 5th Pirates of the Caribbean, Godzilla.
Well,
Fifth Pirates of the Caribbean.
Wait a second, shut up. The 2014 Godzilla?
Yeah, the more recent one. And
Okay,
then,
keep going.
You know, I actually changed my mind.
Let
Continue.
him
Not done
let him
yet.
finish the list, man.
can't for the life of me remember what the other one was now. I had it earlier, but oh well.
Well, good going, Addison.
Wow.
No, that's fine.
We stand up for you
Godzilla.
and you let us down again.
Wow,
Godzilla.
sounds like life. Alright, Godzilla.
Wait. Okay.
Wait,
I kind of want to hear more about the Pirates one.
Because I also don't like that movie.
I was disappointed with that one too.
I didn't see any of them, but I heard that Godzilla was okay, and I kind of wanted to know why you didn't
Oh.
like it. I mean, everyone knew that everyone's opinion about the Pirates movie is pretty much universal.
I
and
know.
the same.
I know my sister and one of my coworkers loved the fifth one.
I
like
thought that was gonna be me. Yet it was not.
no.
Oh yeah, the other one was the newest Tarzan movie.
Oh, the
were
Legend
three.
of Tarzan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
That's
had
the
some shit to
live
say
action
about
one.
that one.
I don't
man.
really give a shit about that one. I don't
That
think
one
anyone
was so.
Like,
it was just like nothing.
Like just
did. How long have we been recording?
I don't think it shows the time.
Well, that's
just
game.
like in terms
It's
of
okay.
movie, like it was cool, like it was entertaining, but I was kind of like.
That's it.
Not even that. I was because my brother like brought this to my attention because they're like it's Tarzan. He's the king of the jungle.
We had this conversation in my car.
I'm like, you telling me this blonde haired white man is the king of the African jungle? Like, and then he was like fighting the gorillas and shit. I'm like, what the fuck y'all saying? Oh,
God damn it.
Yeah, so it's up to you on which one you guys would like to discuss.
Yeah, talk about shit. Hang on a second.
Yeah, go for it.
The damn microphone fell off.
I know I'd be able to join in on Pirates. Yeah.
Yeah, I've only
maybe
seen it
like
once,
that.
and I'm still trying to recall everything that happened in the movie that I disliked. I'd have to see it.
He jumped between two ships as they were sailing and was going between the cannons on the sides while a big statue was trying to kill him.
That was terrible.
Wait, what? G. Soda.
Kill him!
Yes! No, yeah, what scene were you talking about in Pirates?
I know what he's referring to.
This shit is...
Jack Sparrow is jumping between the cannons of two ships while they're moving, while also being attacked by a statue, like the ship statue that they usually have at the front.
The most recent one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yo,
Which part was that?
Fucking spoilers.
literally, the part me and him just described twice.
Where? Okay.
Which part was that? I don't freaking remember.
Where?
It was
Like
near the
where in
middle
the
of the movie.
sequence?
I think it was against the ghost ship. Yeah, it had to have been against the ghost
Yeah.
ship.
I kind of want to see this now.
Did I
It's
just fall
insane,
asleep?
dude.
Like,
They do some crazy stuff.
They do some crazy stuff in this. And like the
And the
ocean split.
I remember
And
that
then the
part
shark
towards the
scene.
end.
And the sharks and yeah.
Do you mind spoilers for this movie?
No, but I mean, the thing is that I pretty much enjoy every Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay,
I liked all the first one.
what's that?
Third one was my favorite.
What's that called? Where you know something is bad, but you still
Guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure, yeah.
Pirates of the
Me,
Caribbean
with
is my
Ready Player
guilty
One.
pleasure.
Really? That's
I
interesting.
enjoy them all, but I know that they're just horseshit.
Or at least by now they are.
The first one I thought was really good, especially with the time
I like
it came
the
out.
first trilogy. I
Like,
think.
I mean,
Yeah.
I know that the third one is, or the second one is trash, but I still.
I still liked them.
Yeah.
Is it trash?
I don't consider it trash.
I haven't heard anything bad about it
I
except
thought
for
they
you.
were all pretty good.
I think the bar kind of dropped after Orlando Bloom and Keira Knightley left.
Yeah.
I didn't like that fourth one.
I didn't see the
I-
fourth one.
No, we saw it in theaters.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Ronnie got his hand stuck in the cup holder.
What's the one with
Oh, I
the
forgot about that.
mermaids?
That would be the
That was
fourth
the
one.
fourth one.
Right.
That's the one you didn't like.
There's only 5.
Or didn't like as much.
I like the mermaids though.
Because they were Victoria's Secret models at the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Most of them were on. Bless you.
Thank you.
And I like the whole forbidden love story.
You liked
That was really unnecessary. I thought it was
It
unnecessary.
was totally unnecessary.
Yeah,
but I
they
still
just
liked
want to
it.
put romance into movies.
Yeah, I
That
like
shit was right. They don't need to put that in every single movie.
Yeah.
Mm.
But people love it.
Moana
the people
didn't.
are dumb.
I know.
One is trash.
Oh, you
So
want
are
to go,
you.
mate?
You saw it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you see it?
No,
Yes, I
he did.
did.
see it.
All right, Jake said it. I believe it.
Everyone looked like plastic. And it was just like, yeah, this is just meant to
So-
sell toys.
Wow.
Who cares?
Wait. That's why you didn't.
You wanna
That's why
go.
you didn't like it.
No, I just kind of was like bored with it. I didn't really.
Okay, if it's something like that, it's like okay, you know, whatever.
So which one did we want to discuss? Or do we
Pirates.
Pirates? Okay.
Wait! Pirates.
You don't have to wait for it.
Wait!
Wow. Sometimes it's like, hey,
Godzilla.
shut.
Pirates.
Pirate Godzilla?
Who votes pirates? Raise your hand.
Wait, do I even get a say in this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? Yeah, you talking about it? I guess.
Alright.
If you voted for your pirates, yeah.
So when I was at Disneyland, I saw like the first 10 minutes of the movie because that's what they showcased. And I was like, man, I'm really pumped for this. And I saw it a whole bunch of times while I was there. I'm like, yeah! And then when I actually saw it, I was like, why?
Yeah.
Because the way they portrayed Jack Sparrow, I thought was really bad. They just made him a drunk, and he gave a lot of flat one-liners. They didn't stay true to the character. I didn't.
He
like,
wasn't like.
He wasn't
like,
as impressive as he used.
He
to.
wasn't that cool guy that like everybody like he wasn't necessarily like it's like.
He wasn't the scheming, kind of cool, kind of freaky
Yeah, like-
pirate
Yeah.
from the
in
Yeah.
the
first one.
the
First
first.
trilogies, yeah.
I'd say like the first way he was like that kind of like
You don't know
Oh.
what he's thinking really.
he was like that sly fox where it's
Yeah.
like
He could do anything.
yeah, and it's like man like how is he able to like do that and he seems so fearless about it and. You're right. In this most recent one, the fifth one, he was just like a drunk dude that just kind of happened to get away because fuck it.
Yeah. And then the concern he would show to the two other characters, Henry Turner, and then I can't remember the other
The
girl's name.
witch.
Yeah, it started with a C.
She was like a sign, not an astrologist. Or
An
something like that.
astrologist.
But because she was a woman at that time, it's like she
It was
was
like
labeled as a
Every
witch.
other character thought she was a witch because she was a little bit smart about the stars.
Yeah.
It's like
I mean, yeah, that's totally witchcraft.
for back then, sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I don't know. I didn't really care.
Old fashioned.
care too much for the romance between them, and I didn't understand why Jack Sparrow cared so much about them. When I think back to the original series, how he didn't really care for Will Turner. So why would he care for his son?
Yeah, when he said like he's like I'm Will Turner's son, I didn't get that. He was like, oh, how's the mom? And it's like, okay, hold on a second. Last time he heard about Will Turner, he had just become captain
Jones.
of the he just become the new Davy Jones basically, and he didn't even care about that. Oh, spoilers! They'll die at the end. And he's like, I was like, your mom, like I wanted to like tap that, and it's like, you're not even gonna ask about like your friend who.
Were they
died
really
and then-
considered friends?
Wait, what?
They're in a weird
I never-
relationship.
Because he saved him at the end basically.
Hold up.
What?
They all die at the end. What the fuck are you talking about?
He's
It
just
was a
joking.
joke. It was a joke.
Oh, Jesus. I was confused.
Continue.
Sorry.
Wow, way to just put this conversation to a dead stop.
It's my
The one thing you're good at, huh?
trick.
That's my shtick.
Can you imagine me at like a fucking like a government meeting? Fucking
Still doing it.
We're going off topic.
government meeting, and I just like butt in and
Just wait.
there's
What are we talking about?
wait, well, hold up. There are missiles?
What's a Saria?
Where?
Now this terrorism thing, filming. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Continue.
Continue.
Oh,
I
now
didn't-
we can.
Yeah, I didn't like how like nonchalant he was about it. It's like I get that it's Jack Sparrow, so he's a pretty chill guy, I guess, just in general. But
His
it's like-
introduction was him coming to a port with a sinking ship, and he didn't even care.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
That
it's
was
like
badass.
this dude. He's like the coolest
It
dude.
was like funny badass, you know?
Yeah, it's like fuck. How can I live life like this guy in a way? Not exactly the same, but yeah. And it was,
Yeah, he
It was
might
like all
have
of that
tons
shit.
of STDs and shit.
dude. He probably.
does.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was like a carrier, man. Probably had like barnacles on his dick or something, man.
Sweet.
But it's like, hey, who cares? Because he's Jack Sparrow. You know what I mean? He was just he was like the coolest. And then the whole thing with, you said you know my spoilers.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
The whole thing with like Barbossa at the end.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was cool what happened to him, like how they ended his arc, but I don't like the treasure island that they had. It looked too fake for me.
I don't have a problem with that. I had a problem with, like, the one character we've known this whole time just so happens to be the father of this character we just meet,
I
and
know.
they by chance
Honestly.
like have a story that connects.
I didn't
like-
care for that.
He's
That
like,
sounds
"Arr, Jack,
gay."
she's my daughter." And then it's like when he like died for it, just the fall was like kind of like it just seems really over dramatic, and it's like I feel like he wouldn't. I feel like that's not him. And how is he alive? How old are these characters? Because Barbossa was like
Yeah, they're-
70 in the first movie.
Did he say that?
You could tell just by looking at him.
He's old.
Maybe he was like 45 and he just had like a really shitty life and was like drinking and shit, and that's why he looked like that. But I'm like,
They are
dude,
pirates.
I've always wondered like how old they were and like what the time skip was because just when it was filmed, Johnny doesn't look that different.
yeah, but it's this movie's like 20 some odd years after
Yeah,
the third one.
yeah, and Keira Knightley and Orlando don't look any different. So
They're
it's
the
like,
same
there's-
age,
yeah.
and it's like,
and they have a son.
And
here's the
their
thing.
son is all grown up.
Yeah, like 2018
Yeah,
somewhere.
like Will Turner's character, just because he's like he's the new Davy Jones,
So
him
he's
not
immortal,
aging,
yeah.
that would make sense.
Mm.
But then it's like Keira Knightley looks like she just walked off the set of Pirates 3.
She does.
Yeah, she
Good
does.
for her.
She's hot.
Yeah, I didn't totally care for it. It was just kind of disappointing.
Yeah, it was man. I was really looking forward to it. I was really.
I thought it was gonna be like
I had to put something in.
I thought it was gonna have like that kind of dark feel that like the first trilogy had, and then it did not deliver
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah, especially with the trailers, like
That first- when they were going into that fucking
Javier
cave?
Bardem.
Javier Bardem,
Yeah.
come on, man.
And there was also like, wasn't there a plot hole with the compass? Like, I thought there was something wrong.
Yeah,
with
because
that.
he got it from Naomi Harris's character in that first trilogy, and then in this one, he was like, "Oh yeah, I got it. That's how I became the captain of the Black Pearl," or something like that.
Yeah.
And then in this movie, when he gives it away to the bartender, it releases Javier Bardem's crew, but he's given it away like
Just-
so many times in the first trilogy.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, did they wake up and then be like, "Oh shit, now we got to go back because he just gave it to somebody."
Right.
And it's like, I feel like he wouldn't have. I guess because it's Jack Sparrow or whatever, like he wouldn't have remembered. But it's like, why wouldn't he have remembered it? I killed this dude, and now if I give this compass away, his spirit is gonna come back and try to kill me. It's like, I guess maybe at that point he just didn't care because
He might have been also drunk at that point because he was selling the thing for another alcohol.
He was,
a
yeah.
bottle of alcohol.
Yeah, and it's like, damn, a bottle of... I didn't totally have a problem with him selling it for a bottle of alcohol just because it's like, I get, like,
I
your
don't know,
life
it's
sucks
this
ass right
mystical
now.
compass has like helped him out through every
And
movie.
you learn more about it in Dead Man's Chest.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
it never
yeah.
points north. It points to the thing that you actually want the most.
desire.
Yeah.
Who would give that up?
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, do you want this compass? Fuck off. And then I'd keep it.
Yeah,
I would keep it. I'd put it back in my pocket or my backpack or any, like, I would keep it forever. And the whole thing with, like, Javier Bardem's character, it's like,
I thought
it was a cool setup, but it was like something. It's like I don't know if it was like just the way the movie handled it, or if it was like the writing or whatever. But I feel like it could have been better. I thought that he was gonna be a really cool villain, and he wasn't as cool as I wanted him to be. Visually, he and his crew were pretty cool. The whole setup that was tight.
the little ash thing that they had going on.
Yeah, and then
Can I ask a
Well,
question?
because they got burned alive, so it was kind of like.
but then like his hair, and it's like, but then like his hair, it looked like it was kind of like underwater still. It was, and I'm like, that's some tight shit. But then like you said, like some of the lines, just like some of the shit with the characters.
You may ask your question.
Does Javier Bardem's character have a good reason as to why he doesn't like Captain Jets?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got him
yeah.
killed.
That sounds
He
good.
got him cursed and killed and trapped.
Yeah, the guy
All
was
in the same day.
originally part of the Spanish Armada?
I think so.
I think
so, yeah.
Anyways, but he was trying to hunt down and kill every single pirate, and then
That was his like job or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like apparently his father was killed by pirates and stuff like that, and it was kind of like, okay.
then he always leaves like one man alive. That was his. Like, wasn't that his calling card? Because that's what he did for Henry Turner in the beginning.
I thought it
Henry
was just-
Turner.
Yeah, that's the name of the kid.
Ted Turner?
Oh, jeez, I was thinking of Bootstrap Bill Turner.
No.
I was like, oh, they fucked up again. But no, yeah. Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't like how everything's kind of like happened to like tie together. I don't think she needed to be, Barbossa's daughter.
I didn't think so
didn't.
either.
It was.
And it's like he just doesn't seem like that kind of.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. She didn't.
Subjective.
He didn't seem like that kind of character to be like, oh, she's a baby, I love her. It's because just like because he was a pirate, it seems like he would have just kind of been like, fuck off.
I don't know. His character seemed a little bit more, especially since he's been developed over 5 movies.
Yeah.
I feel like it would make sense that he would have like this underlying emotional stake, especially seeing how like I don't know if it was the 4th one or this one. He was like living lavishly, you know.
4th one. Well, he's living lavishly in both movies because he became part of like the British Empire as a captain, and so.
Yeah,
That was
so
also
like he
kinda
has
weird.
ambitions. He's not like the normal pirate who just like steals and.
I think I liked him better when he was that pirate. This dude had a
Yeah,
baby when he was like
okay.
98, and then 20 years later, he's like, "It's time for me to just die."
Barbossa and Captain Jack had a weird relationship between those.
They always do.
Yeah, it's like they hated each other, but they always had to work together. Stop it. I didn't have a problem with that. It was cool because it's like I don't know, something different, especially like when you were a kid.
So, should we wrap this up or go to the next question, or does anybody have anything else?
Yeah, no, that's. I think that was a good one.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
So we need to say about the questions in the comments.
Hey, yeah, no, if you want to comment a question.
Oh my
Speak-
God!
speak clearly.
Speak
If you
clearly.
want to comment a question, do it.
Okay.
Use words, not memes, and don't
Hey.
fart.
Don't
No way.
move.
Yeah, stop.
Don't move this.
Are you trying to fart into the microphone?
Not trying anything. I want to
If you
apologize
have
to
a
everybody.
question, put it in a comment and then mail it to us.
And then we'll get to it.
Eventually.
Yes.
Write it with a big feather pen.
Yeah, and just like put it right in the owl's talon,
yeah.
and then just Harry Potter that shit over here to us, and we'll answer it, we'll read it, and yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.